What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome, William. It's time to watch The Flash. Do this. It's Tuesday night. We watch The Flash live with you. Welcome to the Poindexter Lounge.
Previously on The Flash.
I want to believe that there is good inside of you somewhere, Thon.
Let me prove there is. The shards weren't dampening my powers, they were moving them. We can make a metahuman cure. Earl Cox.
What's up, William?
He's concentrated. So when you let your new friends down, give it all one at all.
So you think Cicada is hiding out here, just lurking behind those doors?
It's inside of Dora's house.
Didn't you have like 7 marriages?
I did. I've 7 marriages, my wife's 7 marriages.
So I'm going to need you to tell me right now why you're investigating Dora.
I've made a career out of noticing things that other people miss.
Yes, he does.
Who is your accomplice, Nora Westad? Oh, there's always a Wells.
He knows I'm working with someone.
He doesn't know with whom you're working. Not yet.
How can you be sure?
Because if he did, your father would be here right now in a flash, threatening to put his hand right through my heart.
You lied. If my father finds out you've been helping me try to catch Cicada behind his back, you'll hate me.
Shh. This can all be fixed. I can fix this.
How?
A man does not wear another man's face unless he understands his mind. Not just through time, but across infinite Earths. This Sherlock, yes, he's brilliant, but to redirect his gaze, one only has to nudge him toward his weakness. Love.
Tell me what to do.
Well, what do you think?
That's great.
I mean, I can move the couch against the wall if that'll help. Iris? It's just couch in the corner or against the wall is pretty much the extent of my interior design knowledge.
I'm sorry, babe. It's been a week since I launched the Central City Citizen, and I am still struggling to gain readers, and I think I just figured out why.
Iris Westall's first published article is as an aspiring online news maven, bring one word to mind: boring. Her stories lack the edgy content made popular by sites such as Spencer Young's game-changing Spin Zone. In short, Iris Westall plays it safe. Iris, come on. You can't listen to this. You're a real journalist. You don't want to write like Spencer Young. She didn't care about facts.
Yeah, but at least she wrote about things that people cared about, like I did when I was writing about DeVoe.
You want to write about Cicada? Fine. Call me if you need me. I'll be at Star Lab.
Yes, of course. I've got a lot of digging to do, and I think I have a hunch where to start.
All right. So you really think this might be it?
Cisco sent me the sample to corroborate his findings, and it all checks out. I'm sending it back to him for final processing, but I think we may have found a way to suppress the metagenome.
Great. And we can use it to depower Cicada, stop him for good.
So what's the plan? Put this thing in a train gun and go all American Sniper on him?
It's not that simple. So Cisco's breakthrough came from analyzing identical twins who were hit by the particle accelerator of dark matter, cases where one developed powers and the other didn't. The key difference in both cases?
The pituitary gland?
Exactly. In some cases, the pituitary gland metabolizes dark matter, thus manifesting in meta powers.
So to turn a metahuman into a human,
We neutralize the dark matter in the pituitary gland. Except there's one problem. The cure isn't instant. We would have to immobilize Cicada for long enough for the cure to take effect.
How long will that take?
Best guess, A minute?
It's gonna be damn near impossible to hold him still for 1 second, much less 60.
Okay, but we're so close. I mean, there's got to be something we can do, even if we have to think outside the box.
I do have one more idea. Van Horn Industries created a peaceful anti-riot device called a neurostasis field generator. It's basically a bio-EMP that can immobilize any living organism within a confined radius. Of course, the few devices they have built were stolen. I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for them.
I do.
Can you at least try not to look so surprised? Look, if we need this Neo Matrix, whatever it is, if it's stolen tech, I think I know where to look.
Earl Cox, Ralph says you've got some information that could help us.
Turns out the device you're looking for has been circulating in the underground black market.
Sounds like eminent blast territory.
I mean, it's still MIA. But believe it or not, her ex-boyfriend is filling the void. You ever heard of Goldfaced?
Yeah, he's stolen more weaponized tech than any criminal in the city. CCPD's been looking for his black market for years.
Oh, I know. Keep on coming up empty. You pay at the market, and the goods turn up a day later in an abandoned warehouse.
So by the time we get what we want.
Goldfaced will be long gone.
Well, listen, thanks, Earl, and, try to eat some fruit or something.
Will do. Right then, gents. See you around. Hopefully. Just tell Big Ralph sent you.
Thanks for the tip, Earl. I know what you think.
We're supposed to pay Goldface and then just let him get away?
You said we need to think outside the box.
This is making a deal with the devil.
No, this is stopping Cicada.
What's your face gold?
I don't like this any more than you do, but in some cases, the ends justify the means. Stopping a psychotic meta-killer who we are literally powerless against, that's one of those cases.
All right. What you're doing here?
So, this was imported, a brand new long tea, and it's super American.
Okay, look, I'm busy right now. I'm working, all right? I don't have time for
What
that.
are you working on?
Well, I'm working on a mystery, if you must know Nosy Parker.
Well, what kind of mystery?
One that maybe I will tell you before too long. Nora West Island.
Great. So, let's grab a tea then.
All right, well, one cup of tea. To go.
Tell me what to do.
It's amazing how malleable the timeline is. Even the tiniest refinement can birth a whole new reality, an object above, place below. One path blocked leads to a whole new one, and if your timing is right, everything falls into place. Keep the chip.
Wow,
Wow,
that would have been an embarrassing way to go. Oh my gosh, death by decaf.
flattered by flat white.
This woman is special.
Help him win her love, and his attention moves from you right on to her.
Renee Adler.
Zolder, shut up, Will.
Can I buy you a scone or something to repay you for saving my life?
Scone, yes, all night. I mean, yes.
Great.
Thank you very much. What we shall talk about while we eat our scone, I wonder, maybe about given your grace and your posture, your years of ballet training?
Since I was 4. Wow, you're really perceptive.
It's a modest talent, I suppose.
Did you notice anything else about me?
Challenge accepted. Well, East Coast girl?
Yes.
From a small village, maybe by a bay, work with books, or a librarian, a university, live by a train station, small split level pad. You have a dog, older dog, corgi. Anyway, about that.
Okay, stay away from me.
What?
I don't know how long you've been watching me, but it ends now.
Oh.
Or I'm calling CCPD. Stalker.
Oh, Miss Older.
Sherlock,
Oh, look.
why did you say all that stuff to her?
Just give the small talk, no?
No.
I have work to do.
No, I'm not really a romance expert, but I just feel like you were really into her.
Well, yes, maybe I didn't mean to her.
Okay, so don't give up so fast, you know? Maybe you could, try to find a way to say I'm sorry, and I could help you with that.
How could one say no to that?
All right, we're approaching approaching the position.
Copy. These are the coordinates of the black market. Team Snow and Frost are standing by for backup.
Oh, we haven't gotten a commercial yet.
Okay. What do we do now?
It's really saying
No,
much
that's
words.
strange.
The streets are paved with gold.
Maybe you didn't say a lot.
Barry? Ralph?
There we go. All right, welcome everybody to We Watch the Flash Live with you. It is good to have you all here tonight. It's Tuesday night. It's time to watch the Flash. So hello, William. Hello, Braden. Chicken Nugget, Chicken Wing. Hello, Dank Mods. That's cool that you got a Flash and a Kid Flash pop figure. That's awesome. What's up, Landon Fee? Good to see you here, even if you can't be here. What's up, Sky Frost? Yo. Let's see. Who else is here? Russ. What's going on, Russ? Let's see who else. Jason Hobb. Well, thank you so much. He is a very huggable dog. I tell you what, he's a lover. He's something else. He's the only dog I've ever let lick me all over my face, ever. Some of that has to do with I'm allergic to most dogs, but also he's just won my heart over this last year since we got him. So
you're saying to the people that you make out with the dog?
no, the dog makes out with me. There's a difference. He really, really loves me.
He does.
Let's see, who else is here? Caleb! What's up,
Welcome
Caleb?
back, Caleb.
It's so good to see you, Caleb. Yes, I saw your comment earlier on the Superman or the Man of Steel 2 possibilities. Alfonso Cuarón needs to direct Man of Steel 2, he says. The dude directed Gravity. That was a good movie. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban and Roma, which was just nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. I'd be down with that, Caleb, for sure, man. We can talk about that a little bit later. Let's see. Big Tasty, your son's socks are nasty. Isaac, you know, he's 16 years old. What can you do, right?
Yep, they're no longer white.
They're no longer white. Oh boy.
See, mine are not. I have puppies on mine.
Yeah. That's when the internet tells you change your socks. That's awesome. Oh boy. Well, it is good to see each and every one of you here tonight, and it's always good to hang out with you guys on a Tuesday night and watch The Flash together. We always look forward to this. So it's been a cool week so far, and lots of interesting nerd news that's come out today. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it later after The Flash.
This is my black ones.
What's that? By black ones.
I literally changed them this morning.
now he's got a little bit of a thing about it. I'm gonna put this blanket over my socks now. All right, and we're back.
That's right. Power dampening cuffs fitted with an explosive charge, in case you both notice. So tell me, who sent you?
It's really sweet. Look how threatening they're trying to be. Boys, we really appreciate all this, but you can relax. Big Raph sent us.
Big Raph, huh? All right then. Gentlemen, welcome to the market.
So nobody, including us, knows where we are right now.
And we are totally powerless.
Dude, if we make the wrong move in here, these cuffs are gonna be the least of our worries.
New game plan. The anti-hero of our dynamic duo will find the fuel generator, and you're just gonna stay here and try not to look like a cop or a superhero.
Okay.
Or really anything you actually are.
Just go. I'm fine.
Hey, you look like a discerning consumer. Might I interest you in a little firepower?
I'm good.
Come to a weapons market and you don't want any weapons?
I said I'm good.
It's like a toy
I'm here
shop.
for something special.
What's
But
more
we're guns.
special than a CCPD killer.
What do you mean?
That's what's great about these babies. Burn through police-issued body armor. I call them Toastmasters. Try it for yourself.
This is that picture they had on Twitter last week. Him holding this gun. That's what's the police best.
Can't wait to see cops' faces when these hit the streets. Or what's left of their faces.
How much for all of them?
All of them. There's a limit per customer. I guess I could ask Goldfaced for approval.
Now, why don't we just work this out between us? How much will it cost to take all these off your hands?
Thank you for meeting with me, Mr. Osmack.
Call me Brent. And it's no problem. Any interview about union reform is time well spent.
What about workers' opinions? I imagine as a manager, you must get them all the time.
I feel like I know that
I know
guy.
most of my guys better than their wives.
Looks a lot
So
like
I
my
guess it
friend
must be
Jeff.
difficult when one of them surprises you.
And Leon Lush had a kid.
Like that,
Yes.
that killer that everyone's talking about on the wire. Did he ever say anything that indicated how he was feeling or what he was up to?
No comment.
Okay, well, did he give you any kind of clue about where he might be now?
I said no comment.
Did he threaten you? Look, I know you're scared. A lot of people were scared when DeVoe attacked last year. But the Flash defeated him. Partially because I wrote these articles that encouraged people to come forward with information. We can stop the wire.
Okay. His paychecks went to a P.O. box. But there was a problem once. I had to forward to his cousin's house. His name was Robbie something. Robbie Byrne.
It's great.
I'm telling you, man, I don't have the authority to okay a purchase that large.
Excuse me, Bartholomew, a word. Just,
Bartholomew?
What the hell are you doing? Okay, this guy has got crates of cop-killing guns. Would you prefer he sells them to criminals?
I would prefer that you not blow our cover if you're going to blow our cover. Come on, man, I asked you to turn off your own phone for like 10 minutes.
Okay, whatever. Let's not argue about this here, all right? Did you find the field generator?
Of course I did. But you're not gonna like who has it.
Joker.
Welcome. There's something special my elections caught your attention.
You heard right. Neurostasis.
Neurostasis field generator? It's a nasty bit of business if used properly.
There's nothing proper about the way we're gonna use it.
That kind of people. Okay. Let's chop it up. Let's make a deal. Look, we gotta do a deal. Shut your mouth. Unless you want to be one-handed. Look now. See, here's the thing. Scum recognizes scum. I'm scum. And I've survived this long by recognizing the same. Like you. You're scum. I sniffed you coming a mile away.
Thanks.
But your partner won't sniff nothing on him. And that worries me. So, the question is, who are you?
I can vouch for him. He's just.
I said shut your mouth! I want to hear it. From him. See?
Oh, dude, are you friends with the...
Stakes are high. Steak.
Williams, whiskey.
What's up, the Youth God Plays? Welcome. What's up, Thomas Dang?
It's a great idea, Caleb.
It is a great idea.
Would make you not happy.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I think if they do Iris well, it's just I just feel like with this Iris, they've just written her into such a box where it's like she has the same reaction to everything. It's kind of like what they did to Lana on Smallville.
True.
Where it's like everything was always this emotional, over the top, melodramatic thing. Where it was like once they finally moved on from Lana, spoiler alert, Isaac, because they're just watching the show for the first time. But once they finally moved on from Lana, the show just was able to get so much better because it didn't have this melodramatic thing where
Oh my gosh, I like you. I don't
Clark
like
was
you, I
just.
like you, I don't like you.
I mean, Clark couldn't do anything. It was immobilizing. I mean, anytime something happened with Lana, it was like, oh, but Lana, I love her so much, and I can't do anything without my precious Lana. It's like, will they, won't they, will they, won't they? And then it was like, oh, shut up. I don't care anymore. Kill her. Like, I kind of felt the same way. Like, I just wanted Lana gone. By the time they got rid of her, and you know what, I ended up not even caring. I mean, the way that they got rid of Lana on Smallville was absolutely stupid, and you can watch that on find that online, because like I said, he hasn't seen it. But it was dumb, and it made no sense. But I was just glad she was gone by the time she was gone, you know? So I don't know that you don't have to do Iris, but I just want to see it. Don't immobilize your hero by making them pine for this other character so much. You know what I mean? That's my only thing.
Someone from Smallville is coming on to Supergirl.
It's just like when when they do kind of the same thing with Clark and Lois, and a lot of times they'll have Superman just pining. And you're kind of like with the Adventures of Superman, Lois and Clark. That's how they wrote him on that show too. Was he was constantly pining and melodramatic for Lois. Lois wasn't so much for Clark, but Clark was always like this melodramatic thing about Lois. And so it's like when you do that, I think you just debilitate your characters. And you gotta allow your characters to be realistic. And I understand love and the whole thing, but you just don't cripple your characters by making them.
Kind of like goes back to the strength of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Not only being able to, be a strong woman without having the man have to look less, but also same with their love story.
Yeah.
I mean, she was gonna be fine without him, but it made it sweeter.
They were great independent, and they were great together.
Yes.
They were strong both ways, and I don't know. That's just my opinion about it. First scene, Barry shows up to prison and shows his dad the ring.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I like that.
Yeah, Jeff, if you're talking about the Flash, I get it. I just get frustrated with Iris sometimes because she's very judgmental on the show. She's very quick to judge everybody and kind of put everybody in their place, and she's consistently wrong.
She's
we're coming back.
Consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
I think that you're hurting. I'm guessing that's why the whole town is dark.
We're not yet.
It seemed like that since like halfway through season 3.
Yeah. She just makes bad decisions. She makes bad judgments about people, and she just always seems to be on the wrong end of those judgments. You know, and they don't have to write her that way. I wish they would write her to be smarter.
I'm gonna ask once more. Who are you?
I'm nobody. No arrests, no convictions. Not for the Star City Museum heist where Adam Eisler Razapam knocked the guards out, or the acid bomb that blew open the Federal Reserve Vault last month.
That was you?
Not according to police reports, because the only evidence I leave behind are red herrings for idiot cops to chase down. You want to know who I am? You can call me the chemist. But I really don't care what you call me. Just stop wasting my time.
him do the talking.
Yeah, I get that a lot. So, we're back in business?
With a twist.
They clash feet a little.
Got a big job tonight. Use a guy like the chemist to cover our tracks. You help me get what I want, I'll give you what you want.
And what exactly do you want?
Iowa Labs has this cutting-edge 3D printer. Sold it to some hospital.
What's so special about a 3D printer?
This one prints artificial organs. If I got it, I can sell life to the highest bidder.
You want us to rob a hospital?
Of course not. I'm a monster. I want you to rob the lab before it ever gets to the hospital. Smile, boys. Tonight you're working for Goldfaced.
Best birthday present ever, Ralph.
Oh, dang.
Hello.
Oh, good, you're here. So, since you let me agree to help you with your love life,
Right.
I came up with an unusual idea.
Spectacular.
I have asked your ex-wives for help.
Great. What?
5 women married you for a reason. So who better to ask why they fell in love with you than them?
Okay.
I didn't think any of them would agree, but 4 of them actually jumped at the chance.
Of course they did. Because I owe them money. I'm behind on all the alimony payments and they don't know what earth I'm on until now.
What?
That's right.
Oh, dang.
Hello, detective.
Hello, Sherry.
You married the same woman 7 times?
She's the one for me.
Darling, you can't run forever out of this one. You're in violation of Albert Cell 152.
Ladies.
We know you had Superman deliver your alimony to your ex on Earth 38.
What?
You think we don't all talk?
I was hoping they don't all talk.
Oh, no, we talk. We get together all the time.
But I can never get you on the phone.
I text.
Look, I understand. You want your money, right? So maybe we can come to an agreement.
We had an agreement, one that you're currently in breach of.
Ladies. Just a big misunderstanding here.
Misunderstand.
I thought you were all coming here to help Sherlock.
Sherlock.
Help him. You can't help a man who thinks he knows everything. Just like the time clues led him to believe it'd be romantic to release fruit bats at our wedding.
Because she supported the endangered species, so I say fruit bats. I do as being thoughtful.
Oh, for our anniversary, he bought me a puppy dog.
That's not really, that's kind of nice.
Thank you.
I am deathly allergic to puppy dogs. The dander makes my throat.
It's true, but studies show that more exposure to the allergens builds up your immune system, so I'm trying to give you a healthy life. Again, thoughtful on my part.
Well, at least he didn't deduce that the nicest way to break up with you was to fake his own death. Oh,
You're not so thoughtful.
what? Oh, that last one really was on you, dear.
Seriously.
Look, there's gonna be a real death here if you don't pay us our money back next month with interest. We know where you are now. Plus, we got a great alimony recovery agent by the name of Breacher.
Breacher.
Ticked up, Sherlock.
Sherlock, where you going?
Sherlock.
I like how you say it.
I don't mean to sound heartless, but darling, not everyone is meant for a relationship. Some people are just destined to be alone.
Sherlock,
We're on 5. Look, I don't have to ask you how you feel about this. Stealing from a hospital, that's way more than we bargained for. So, if you don't want to do this, I'll do it. You will?
Yeah, what choice do I have? You warned me to get my head on straight for this job, and I didn't. You had Goldfaced ready to give us what we needed, and I blew it trying to get those guns off the street, and here we are.
Barry, this is not your fault.
Yeah, it is. And you were right. If I want to stop Cicada, I can't be so precious about getting the Flash's hands dirty. Sometimes the ends justify the means. I get that now. Let's just get this over with.
Who the hell are you?
Sorry, the door was unlocked. I'm a reporter. I'm looking for the owner, Robbie Byrne.
I'm Robbie.
Oh.
No way.
Can I have one too?
She's back?
Thank
This
you.
time, it's different. The killer's coming after all of us. Whatever.
So what do you guys think so far? It seems a little creepy though that Breacher would lock the door behind Iris,
Cicada.
or Cicada. What did I call him?
Breacher.
Breacher. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the words Breacher here. That's the last comment.
Gypsy is the new Breacher.
Yes. William says great episode. I agree. These are still coming
It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
because of Goldface, or
Yeah, because I really wasn't into the whole Goldface thing, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, it seemed like that was gonna be the whole focus of this episode, but it doesn't seem like it.
William says it's actually kind of darker.
It is.
Well, you
Not
have.
compared to Arrow.
Well, no, I know,
Very
but you have Barry who is like sitting here saying he's the chemist and, thinking it's all his fault.
Yeah.
And one of our guys here says that he says you don't match.
What's that? What doesn't match?
Baldbeard says you don't match,
Baldbeard says you don't match.
meaning me wearing Deadpool.
You know who Baldbeard is, don't you?
Yeah, I know who that is.
What's up, Aaron?
He's got it spelled with numbers.
What's up, Baldbeard? You don't match.
I didn't know if it meant the match as in the voices and stuff.
No, you don't match because the three of us are wearing our Flash outfits.
Mine's upstairs.
And
I was
you are
wearing,
not.
I'm wearing Dab Pool.
There you go.
He said, "How's it going?"
It's going well, sir. You gotta come in and do a toy show with me.
Don't know if you heard him as he was walking away, Baldbeard. He said you got to come over and do a toy show with him. He said he would love to, Enosh.
All right, let's do it.
Sounds like you guys have a bro date.
Next Wednesday.
So, what kind of story you writing?
It's an investigative report about lead leaking into the water pipes in this neighborhood.
Is that so?
Yeah. Yeah, and it would be very helpful if you could answer a few questions for me.
Alright. But I haven't noticed anything strange in the water.
That's the scary thing about lead. I mean, the first sign would probably be a trip to the hospital. Young children are especially susceptible. Do you have a daughter?
I used to.
Sorry to hear that. And what about you?
Me? I'm feeling better than ever.
Well, lead poisoning can present itself in a variety of ways.
Look, it's late, and I've got to get to bed soon, so...
Of course, Mr. Byrne, I understand. I still have a few more questions. I mean, I could always come to your office tomorrow if you like. Would you prefer I see you tomorrow then?
No. Let's finish this now.
Taking tea?
No, I'm making espresso because the mind needs more caffeine.
That's just hot water.
No. I'll make you.
Sherlock, you know that stuff your ex-wife said isn't true, right?
No, I'm destined to be alone.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Listen, you treat love like it's a mystery that can be solved, but you can't deduce your way to a happy ending. You just have to let it come one step at a time and enjoy whatever step you're in.
Okay, listen up. Get in, get out. Our guy on the inside said the place is empty, and you all have the code and the pass cards. Switch your weapons from stun to meet your maker. Let's go.
Barry, let me check your rifle. I think it needs a new clip. What? My phone there. Can you check for me? Got it.
There's no phone, man. What are you doing? Hey, hey!
You're right, Barry. Flash shouldn't have to do this.
What?
But I can.
Ralph! Hey!
Oh, Dibney.
Ralph, let me out! I can jack you up, man! Don't go alone! Ralph! Ralph! I can have your back, man! Don't go alone!
for like half the people on the show.
Mhm.
Iris is stuck with Cicada.
Yep.
You got Dibney, Locke, and Flash in a van.
And Dibney going in by himself.
Yeah.
And
Things just got real, Inosh.
Yeah, I know. I can see it.
now Sherlock is like, I don't know how do you explain it.
Depressed. Kind of. And
Not
there's
thinking
dogs
straight
driving a
enough.
car in our commercial. Caleb was giving us information, Inosh, about Cicada.
Oh yeah?
Because we were joking, saying that I'm Batman because of his voice.
Yeah.
And he said that the guy that's playing Cicada had surgery in the past on his throat, so that's the raspy voice.
Oh.
I thought he was just being an overactor.
Well, I think there's probably a little bit of that too.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Just a little bit.
Because I remember earlier in the season, Sherlock said that the reason that he makes the sound when he's breathing in that mask is because of the way that he breathes.
Ah,
And that's what causes the sound.
that sounds like Cicada.
Yeah, that sounds like a cicada.
William said, yeah, your voice can't be that deep. And Skyfrost knows someone did not die. There was just a lot of crazy stuff going on. It's because Iris was in the house with Cicada, and he was acting very suspicious, I guess you could say. And then Barry just got locked in a van because Dibney didn't think that he should have to do something that a good guy shouldn't have to do. So he locked him in the van because he said, well, I can still do it. And Flash is freaking out, but we just didn't really expect him to get pushed into a van.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see how Dibney takes care of that. And Jeff says he actually likes Cicada's voice. It makes him even more frightening. So we are split on the vote here.
So here you are, my dear. Here's a crepe,
Thank you.
strawberry crepe, just for you. Be looking soon for a video on how to make crepes.
We are fine with that, Caleb. Go ahead. No, crepes are not for Wookiees. He's like, are you sure? Sure smells good. I'm just gonna sit here and look cute instead. So what are your guys' predictions for this episode? Do you think something's gonna happen to Iris, or is he just being creepy? And what do you think about, what do you think is gonna happen with Dibney being there without his powers and without the Flash?
Something.
Yeah.
Jeff says, what does your dog eat? He eats dog food, but he tries to eat human food. We're trying to stop him from begging. So that's why he's trying to sit here like, that sure does look good.
I watch Arrow. I think I'm pretty much the only one that watches it.
Where?
Right here. You guys watch Arrow?
Where's the chemist?
He said something about us leaving an orgy of evidence in the truck. He's handling it.
Nice. That's what Caleb said.
This round was the best.
All right, fan out and search. Signal back
find it.
Hey, anonymous criminal colleague.
Grabs the bracelet again.
This is it.
Anonymous criminal colleague.
Kind of overkill with the packaging. Yo, it's in a library, man. You want to give me a hand?
Yeah, how about two? Sorry, not sorry, pal. This baby's going to the hospital.
Honestly, I never liked you. Take this trash out to the truck for disposal. And his friend, too. Alright, let's pack it up. Chop, chop.
Well, thank you, but for the record, I'm gonna throw the brick to me. I was trying to throw it to you. So you couldn't go through with it either? Not after I saw those little kids. Carver's in there with the printer. There's a lot of guns. We don't have any powers. These do have a stun set.
All in a day's work, people.
It's like G.I. Joe, blue lasers and red lasers. Looks like laser tag.
Right here, see? Intense laser tag. That'd be a fun episode to do.
That's pretty close range. You can't hit somebody that close. You need to find another line of work. Just saying.
I knew all that Red Dead would pay off.
Good help's so hard to find. Both of you. Loading dock. Now.
Go.
Good boys. I was hoping you wouldn't make Daddy use his belt. Since you obeyed me, I'm not gonna blow your arms off. I'm gonna kill you in a more traditional way. And I promise.
Quit monologuing.
That's awesome.
He really should have frisked us first.
That's the thing. My gold. Don't just make me look pretty.
Dang. It's like
happy to know that your corpses are going to a good cause. Making me rich.
Why are you so mad at him? Isn't that the one that made you fall for a fake backstory?
Goldfaced, huh? More like fool's gold.
Oh.
Wow.
Good thing you didn't know this wasn't loaded. He's alive.
Yeah, so are we. Thanks to you.
Huh?
The chemist?
I know.
Well, I should get going. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Guys that liquid gold from their eyes. Still live.
You didn't have that bag when you came in here.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna beat you.
She's stabbed him with.
Knife.
Right in his chest spot.
Yep.
Oh, you got me right in the glowing chest.
I hate it when you get stabbed right in the glowing chest part. No, that's cool, Caleb. That's fine. We monitor all that stuff. So yeah, that's cool, Caleb. With Logan, that's fine.
You mean Landon?
You said our youngest. You're the youngest. Did you not? Was it not you?
No, it was Landon.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine, Caleb. Either way, we monitor that stuff, so you're good.
Look, he's staring me down. It's like you has strawberry crepe. I has no strawberry crepe. You tired?
Professor X was just cast on Legion, huh? I have not watched Legion because it just didn't look very good to me.
What's that?
It's a exactly. It's an X-Men like spin-off TV show.
Skyfrost just said Iris just died.
No.
Well, you got pretty banged up, but your powers are already working their magic. No signs of permanent damage.
I guess the only real loss today was our mission.
Yeah.
No, we'll find another way to get the field generator. And besides, we did have another win today. We took down a powerful metahuman without our powers. That's a good reminder that even when Cicada dampens us, we have other ways to fight. Hello? Iris? Iris gone. I'll get Iris.
What's gone?
Iris.
I got nothing here.
Ditto upstairs.
Yeah, there's no evidence here that points to where he went.
Did you find that device you needed? Maybe we don't need it. I know how to give the cure to Cicada. I know his weakness.
Pardon. Well, for your refill. Oh, wait. I need to tell you something. Don't be alarmed. I'm not a stalker. I'm a detective. This is how I knew all these facts about you. I deduced them. It's immodest to say, but I happen to be quite good at it.
Prove it.
Pardon?
Show me. Do that guy.
Challenge accepted.
Great.
So, if you look at the size of his drink, small relative to his body mass, and the hesitation, but also the enjoyment with which he consumes his beverage, it's elementary. This is a man who has a dairy allergy, but still prefers to drink milk latte, but not without consequence. So wait for it, and... Et voila.
Oh my god. You are really good at this.
Because I ain't some modest talent. I must apologize for, how do they say, creeping you out. But if perhaps you would allow yourself to forgive me, then I could buy you a tea to make it up to you.
Well, I have to go to work now.
Ah,
But-
all right.
but,
yes, of course.
You can call me sometime.
Really? Well. Merci. I look forward to sometime.
Me too.
Oh, so.
Thanks.
Go right?
Oh gosh, I guess I should have started ballet when I was 3, right?
Of course. Yes.
Okay, bye.
Au revoir, Miss Aldler. Ah, you're amazing.
Door open on its own.
You're a meta.
Did you see that?
Computer on. Close Norwest album file. Open Cicada casework. Wait. He will not harm you.
Yeah. She got him closed the file.
If your mission is successful, your secret is safe. And you and I are free to continue what we started.
Hi, this is Nathan D. Parsons. Roswell, New Mexico is all new. Coming up next on the CW.
There are consequences of time travel.
Next Tuesday.
It's Mom. I have to fix this.
Next Tuesday.
I'm trying to change the outcome.
Next Tuesday.
I'm supposed to protect you.
Groundhog's Day?
It looks like people keep on dying and just trying to fix it.
It's like Groundhog's Day and Happy Death Day had a flash baby.
Yep.
Previously on Rock.
So, well, Reverse Flash and Nora succeeded in distracting Sherlock onto something else, and so
Take his focus off of the Nora.
to take his focus off of Nora, and that's unfortunate because I'm really looking forward to that reveal though, because you know that will
Oh yeah.
eventually that's going to pay off, and when it does, that's going to be tremendous. But just got to tease it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
'Cause
Draw
it
it out a little bit more.
can't all come together just so quick.
Well,
but
it threw me off when all of a sudden she went to go leave Jitters. I was thinking Central Perk. I'm like, no, wrong show.
yeah.
But when the door opened on its own when she left, and I was like, whoa, there's something going on there.
Yeah, so now he knows that she's a meta, so now he wants to protect her from Cicada. So now he's focusing on his work on Cicada. So that's interesting. But that being said, now I'm really interested in next week's episode. Because that teaser right there, I love that. She's going around in a loop trying to fix it, and she just can't fix it. That's awesome. And I'm looking forward to seeing that for sure. For sure. Caleb says Nora reveals a crush on Sherlock that's actually a crush on Reverse Flash.
Yep.
Love triangle plot twist. That's funny. Skyfrost, no. Nora or Iris did not die. No. And I don't think that I would be shocked if they ever
made it through Savitar.
Yeah, if they actually ever did that on the show. I mean, I think that would be. I just don't see that happening. To be quite honest with you, I just don't see it happening because there's nothing to point that that's the direction that they're going to go, and I just don't see it. So hey, good news. The show is renewed for another season.
Yes.
So we put out a video last week that all of the CW shows have been renewed for another season. And actually, it's one of the things we're going to talk about tonight when we come back in about 10 minutes and do the recap of the show and then talk about all things nerd this week. One of the things we got to talk about is Crisis on Infinite Earths and what came out this week about what it's going to mean for DC TV shows and the future of DC TV shows. All right, so look forward to that. We will be back in about 10 minutes or so for our segment that we like to call Talk Nerdy to Me. Like I said, we'll recap this show, get all your opinions on what you thought of the episode, and have a great conversation to close out the night. Thanks for joining us once again for another episode of We Watch the Flash live with you. I hope you enjoyed it. We always enjoy watching it with you, and I hope that you can come back and be a part of the recap show and our discussion. All right? Thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.